as the temperatures drop on the campus of Norwich Free Academy, the cold air is replaced by a hot rivalry. The undefeated Killingly High School Red Hawks here against the home Norwich Free Academy Wildcats, and you have it all live on Game Day. Game to You is brought to you by Waterford Dental Health. They voted the #1 best dental practice 5 years in a row in the day's Reader's Choice Awards. Visit them at 177 Boston Post Road or at waterforddentalhealth.com. Casey O'Neill along with the sports doctor, Keith O'Brien. And I don't care whether it's on Rocky Top, Tennessee, out in California on the Pacific Ocean. There's no place colder than right here right now.
My first question is, how many layers do you have on, Casey O'Neill?
I got more layers than a trifle right now.
It's true. It's a big-time ball game tonight, Casey. ECC large division up for grabs. Killingly comes in here. Listen, surprise, surprise, undefeated, aiming for football in December. NFA's had a bit of a tough season, but they're here on senior night.
Killingly kicks off, and they're going to do a squib kick, bounces around, and it'll be downed by NFA at the 30-yard line. And Sports Doctor, NFA, high hopes going into this year, possibly the hardest non-conference schedule we've ever seen, and they've paid the price.
Yeah, one of the toughest schedules in the state, Casey. I mean, you're talking about Fairfield Prep, you're talking about, Shelton, you're talking about West Haven, you're talking about Glastonbury, and they're down to their third-string quarterback. We're going to look at him here tonight, Casey, but like you said, they're a little beat up at the quarterback position.
Yeah, Jaden Desilis will start tonight at quarterback, number 12, the senior. After they started the year with Richards, they went to Hosco. Now it's Desilis. And on first down, he will throw, and a little screen goes incomplete as he wanted to get it out to Andrew Cody.
But in NFA fashion, they don't care. They're going to go 5 wide. They're going to get the athletes in space and try and get them the football. So it doesn't matter if it's you or I back there at the quarterback position. They're going to do what they're going to do. Well, get the ball to their athletes and have them make some plays.
Austin Richards was the original quarterback, 6'4", 175.
Yeah.
He looked like a pro. Then Jacob Hosco, 5'1", 170. Well, now with Desilis, they're down to 5'11", 165. Your third-string quarterback. But, like you said, 4 wide receivers, empty backfield. They send Blue in motion now, and Desilis will throw. A little screen pass on the outside goes to Mulkentine, and he's wrapped up pretty quickly. And that Killingly defense has been really good this year, Sports Doctor. Other than a couple of weird touchdowns to Ledyard, of all people.
Averaging about 7 points a game, Casey. Just a stout defense, I guess you would say, from Chad Neal. What they do is they do it very well. They tackle, good sound defensive football, assignment football, and very athletic at the linebacker position. Chad Neal high in this group.
Yeah, and they will put on a licking. They absolutely stoned Berlin earlier this year. A very good team.
One of their biggest wins.
I think that's the win when everyone took them seriously, like, here we go again.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that after this third down play. Desilis going to throw, has all the time in the world, and overshoots his intended receiver, Cody, and it's going to be a 3-and-out for NFA.
Yeah, nobody open. Nobody open in the pattern at all. Again, you're Killingly only bringing the front 3. Drop back in coverage, nowhere for the quarterback to go, 3-and-out for the Cats.
All right, let's be realistic and say 30 years. We'll go back to 1989, all right? That's fair. Since 1989, Killingly has only managed to win 2 state championships and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
89, I'm sorry, yeah.
8 ECC championships, including 4 in a row. So the Red Hawks, which is going to take
There's
me a while.
Redmond, yeah.
I'll
see it. Yep.
The Red Hawks, and now we're going to look like a little pooch punt coming here.
Yep.
We do, a little pooch punt. Oh, that's not pooch at all. Drilled deep down the field, and that's going to prevent no return. And Killingly's going to have it all the way inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And so that was a very, very nice punt all the way down inside the 15.
Well, Killingly is been the staple of the ECC and across the state. Like you said, the last 5 years have found themselves playing football in December, and this year's no different, Casey. They're undefeated. They're looking at postseason play, and they can throw it a little bit this year, can't they?
Yeah, they got a senior quarterback, Jacob Nurse, a little different. Throw the ball. Now, you're still going to see all kinds of ground and pound. My favorite is RPO for them, right? Run people over.
Yeah, run people over,
That's right out of Ned's column, the polecat. And on first down, we get a handoff off left side. Not much there. Now, you're going to see a lot of Jackson Lopes. You're going to see some Cameron Crow. You're going to see some guys, Josh Heaney. You're going to see a mixture of people running the ball, but they're going to throw the ball. Killingly used to throw about 10 times a game.
Right.
You might see them throw 15 to 20 times tonight.
Yeah. They like to use the tight end in the pattern as well.
Got 2 of them this year, too.
Yeah, their bread and butter is that zone blocking up front, the stretch play. Like you said, run you over, but a little more versatility this year for Chad Neal.
Yeah, Chris Jacks and Nate Keefe, the two tight ends you're going to see tonight on second down. Fake handoff, play action, deep pattern over the middle, in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Heaney, but it's going to be pass interference. Now, it's not a spot foul in high school. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. But right there, you see the play action.
Yeah, the play action. Double coverage that time, and all the defender had to do was basically look back for the ball. You can't face guard like that and run the receiver over. But there you saw the Killingley coming out and throwing the football. Double coverage, but again, all the defenders got to do is just turn around, Case. Take a peek at it.
Yeah, Heaney was actually wide open off the
ball
corner,
was late.
Off the corner.
Right.
And by the time the ball got there, you're right. Both guys were in position to make a play, but because he was beat early, they had to end up out of position, and there you get the pass interference call. So it'll be first down Killingley, and that'll bring the ball up all the way to the 30-yard line, and Killingley will set up shop there, and they'll have Jack Sharp, a running back, along with Jackson Lopes in the backfield, and Jacob Nurse will operate on first down for the Killingley Redhawks, which I'm going to say over and over again so that I don't forget.
Yep, there you go.
First down, Nurse under center, twin backs in the backfield. Little quarterback keeper from Nurse, and that's going to be a nice 5-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, Nurse off the left side, straight quarterback run, kind of like an option a little bit down the line, but he follows running back, was the lead blocker that time, and a good gain on first down, picked up about 6.
Now let's talk a little bit about, after this play, we'll talk a little bit about the weather tonight. And,
cold.
We joke about it, but we talk about what that kind of weather does and who, if anybody, has the advantage. Because though this is not unusual weather, it's unusual weather for November 8th. It's a little early for this. So that'll be second down and short, about 4. Nurse under center. Going to pass. Screen pass. Caught by Heaney. Heaney breaks tackle, crosses the 50, and shoved out of bounds. Big gain, first down. Josh Heaney, the senior wide receiver.
Yeah, Heaney made a move, a wide open Casey. He was out there on the island with the defender, made a move, made a guy miss, and he picked up about 25 yards. There you see right now, Killingley not afraid to open it up.
And that's a play right there out of the NFA playbook.
Yeah,
that's
quick hitter.
Quick little hitter, let your receiver make a move. That's a thing you see Cody or Mulkentine do, and Heaney did it that time.
You got one-on-one coverage out there, both sides, for these wide receivers.
First down, a little option draw to Lopes up the middle is going to get about 4 on first down. Little stretch draw. And you're right, you got single coverage out here. Naziah Paul, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
One-on-one with Heaney. But, you always got to watch because in the deep backfield for NFA is one of our all-time game day guys. You know who I'm talking about, Xavier Marquez.
Marquez, yeah.
Like whatever sport he's playing, he's in the mix.
Like the different looks and the different formations out of this Killingley offense on their opening drive.
Second down and short. Nurse from the eye, hands off. First down, it looks like straight up the chute for Jack Sharp, off left tackle, and the Red Hawks moving the chains.
Nice gain that time by Jack Sharp, Casey. And again, we've seen pro set, we've seen power eye, we've seen a bit of a spread formation. We've seen 4 or 5 different looks just on this opening drive. Killingley's got something cooking here. NFA defense on their heels a little bit.
Last year in a monsoon up at Killingley, they won in overtime in a huge game with about 5 inches of rain. A little bit different here tonight.
Yeah.
First down, Nurse. Handoff. Off left tackle, big hole for Sharp. And he'll be up close to a first down, all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now, Keith, it's 30 degrees.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Wind chills in the teens.
Thank you.
You're on the turf. Ball gets a little slick.
Yeah.
Turf gets a little hard.
Yep.
Wind gusts. Who's at favor?
Well, I mean, I think the defense is at favor. I mean, it's going to be hard to throw the football in these conditions. It helps when you got a running game like this to complement your passing game, which is, I'm sure NFA will try and search for something like that. But I think the defense helps.
All right, after this play here,
tell me why I'm wrong.
I'm going to tell you what you just said, which was really fantastic. Handoff, Sharp again. He's going to have a first down inside the 15-yard line. So what you said was that it's the defense that it helps. If you have a good passing game, that helps. And if you can run the ball, that helps. So basically what you said was,
I think it helps the team that can run the football the best.
Right.
There you go.
The team that can run
the football, yes.
And one of these teams is known for their running game, and one lost their running back in the preseason and has not had a running game all year long.
Yes, it helps the team that can run the football. You're right. There you go.
You
got everything.
I was waiting for you to mix special teams in, too.
No, it's okay. We're going to get there. Punting game.
Nurse under center. Little screen pass. On first down, it goes to Cameron Crow. And Crow will have a gain down to about the 2-yard line, it looks like. That's a big gain.
This looks ho-hum, but right now, Killingly is picking this defense apart. Credit the play calling on the offensive side. We've seen a little bit of everything on this drive, Casey.
So second down, ball is marked. It looks like it at about the 8-yard line. Second down for Killingly. Here's that inside trap, and nothing doing that time for Sharp. Was hit right off the chute. And nice job by the interior of the NFA line. Brown, your guy, Josh Brown there.
Yeah, Josh Brown, number 75, senior, knows Dad very well. There's been a lot of Browns come through the town here with Noah and Cody, going on to play ball at Assumption. And Springfield, Josh Brown making a stop.
Big third down play, 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Nurse under center. Gonna hand the ball off. Fake now on the little end around. It's Crow. Crow cuts it inside. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. Cameron Crow flies into the end zone for the first 6.
Pound the ball up the middle, pound the ball up the middle. How about a little trickery this time? A little misdirection on the outside for Crow. What a fantastic opening scripted bunch of plays for Chad Neal and the Redhawks.
I'll tell you what, they fooled me too. I had it with Sharp, and it was the end around to Crow.
It's too easy.
Chris Jacks will come in for the extra point. Snap is high, but they get it down, and the kick is blocked. And it'll be no good, and 6-0 here in the early going.
It's about a 90-yard drive off that punt. Is it not 89 yards on the drive? Which balls down to about the 11-yard line. Took almost 5.5 minutes off the clock. Huge, huge drive for Killingly on the road.
Extra point was blocked. Now, that is important. The extra point, no good, because I don't expect this game to be, Killingly's going to have to score more than a couple of touchdowns here. So we'll see what that they can come up with. I got to put my phone in my pocket because
it's going to freeze?
I just had it outside, and I think the circuit started to freeze on it already.
Yeah, it did. It did. Well, at least you're not having a frozen day.
Put my glove, and I can't read my rosters without my glove. So I'm going to say, listen, Killingly, great drive. NFA has gorgeous campus. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like a college campus, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It is. You know what else they have?
The worst press box booth.
Well, they don't have a press box.
The worst.
I'm looking at
the heat tents. You'll be down there in halftime.
They got warming tents.
Yes.
But I got no press box.
My feet are cold. I heard we have Tim Cook and Carlos is up there producing, laughing in my ear. Peter's down in where's Peter? Florida?
Yeah.
Carlos? I think he's in Florida.
Right yeah. Hey Peter, if you're watching right now, my question is why?
But this is the only place we come to that doesn't have a press box with heat.
Box.
I'm looking over the guys, the alumni hall over there.
Why can't we be up there?
We're up there for basketball
I wanted
season.
to go into the gym and broadcast from in there.
That's right.
Squib kick again by the Redmen, down at the 33-yard line.
Well, again, that squib kick is by design. They don't want one of these athletes for NFA getting the ball and flying down the field.
I talked to Chad Neal last night. He was on his way up to Hartford, scout New London. And I said to him, Coach, I said, you don't have to go all the way to Hartford. I can scout New London for you right now.
Sure.
He goes, oh, yeah, what? I go, don't kick it to calendar.
That's it. Plain and simple.
And he goes, yeah. He goes, they're a special playmaker. But he saw a lot of similarities between New London and this NFA team.
Yeah,
and he thought
athletes.
You got to be real sound against them and have roles in football. Here's a keeper by Decilis on first down. He'll gain a yard. You got to stay with your assignment. These teams that have all these athletes, your Mulkentine and your Blue and your Codys, you can't blow your assignment because if you do, one tackle and it's a big play. If you look at NFA's touchdowns this year, 80 yards, 75 yards, big plays because they put you on islands and they make you have your assignment. Killingly, though, very disciplined team.
Yep. Yeah, they tackle pretty good. They tackle very well.
2nd and 8, Decilis from the shotgun, hands off, straight up the middle. Big hole, big gain, and crossing the 50-yard line in business. NFA, Xavier Fonville with the big run.
Yeah, 21 yards by Fonville. Straight power football up the middle, shot out of a cannon. And that's what NFA needs right now. Something positive to get this offense cooking.
Fonville now goes in motion. Decilis going to throw. Deep.
Has
his guy wide open. It's Cody, and it's off his fingertips.
Wow. Chad Neal was just a little bit aware and a little bit cautious of the speed of the NFA receivers. That was a touchdown right there.
What a throw from Decilis, your third-string quarterback. What a throw. He
50
put
yards
it
on a rope, didn't he?
On a rope, and that was right on Cody's hands. And I got news for you. The senior does not drop those balls. Second down. Desalis from the shotgun.
You talked to Chad last night. He's a little concerned about the speed of the Wildcats. You saw it in that play.
Well, wide open, running down the field. Here's a little delay. Keeper now by Desalis. And a nice job by the Redmen. Number 44, Chris Jacks that time, stepped up from the linebacker spot, knocked it down with only about 2 yards.
Desalis got to be careful there. He's got to be careful. He's carrying that ball like a loaf of bread. He was sticking out. He gets hit there. That ball's on the turf. They're Red Hawks.
That's right.
I'm sorry. It'll take me a little while. It's all right. St. John's is still the Redmen to me, not the Red Storm.
Well, they are the Red Storm, although that has nothing to do with Native American culture. We'll talk a little bit about why St. John's were the Redmen and why I don't think it makes any sense for them to change their name, but that's okay. Desalis, time, deep, has a man, and
open.
He overshoots Max Pierre-Louis. Louis running wild. I like that they pronounce it the right way. Max
NFA's going to punt.
NFA's got to go for this here.
They're going to punt.
Oh, they're going to punt, try to pick
punt.
back.
Yep. I
right.
saw Jason Bakula say punt.
So St. John's, the Redmen, had nothing to do with Native American culture. It actually had to do with the workers in the river who got turned red by the clay of the river. It was actually about the river that goes through St. John's. But so I don't know why they changed their name to the Red Storm. It was because people thought that it was insulting to Native American culture. It actually had nothing to do with Native American culture. There you go.
Right.
Pooch Kit. I think that one's going to sail through without a fortune. What a good bounce it gets. Sideways bounce. They're going to down it inside
5-yard line.
5 to the 4. What a great punt. And Killingly went 80-plus yards the first time.
Going to go 95, 96 yards.
That's
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, NFA missed a couple of shots there on that drive, Casey. I mean, a short touchdown missed on the right side off the receiver's fingertips, and it had a receiver open on the other play. So this is going to be a football game because NFA is going to keep going back to that because they know they have some speed and some advantages on the edge.
Well, we talked about how Chad Neal was scouting New London. That play you saw with Fonville with the big 20-yard run, that's a play New London runs. Those outside screens are plays New London runs. So right now, in some ways, Killingly's getting a sneak preview of that game as well. So that speed is something that Killingly is going to have to deal with consistently. Nice job.
Big stop.
Rushing to the football that time and stopping sharp for no gain.
These NFA rosters are very confusing, by the way.
You can get rid of that. You don't need that.
You don't need that one either. No. All right, thank you.
All you need is a touch. Second down and 10. Red Hawks on top, 6-0. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. We're at NFA on a frigid night. Man, I'll tell you right now, I would rather be in Tennessee right now. I would love.
Rocky Top?
I would love to be in Tennessee right now. You have no idea. Toss left, and a short gain on the outside.
Okay, what's in Tennessee?
For Sharp. Rocky Top. Warmth. Isn't it warm? Isn't it warm in Tennessee?
Yeah, it's something like that, I guess, maybe.
I'd be in Texas. I'll go to Texas.
Texas is good, yeah.
No, San Diego?
Perfect.
San Diego.
Perfect, even better.
Mrs. Game Day goes to San Diego Sunday.
Oh, really?
For work for 5 days.
Nice.
She goes, I really don't want to go. I said, thanks.
I'll trade with you.
Can I go instead?
Trade with you.
I'll do your whatever. Give me the presentation. I'll do it.
Yeah, I got my NFA roster. I'm good. All right, we're all set.
Third down. Nurse going to throw. Little screen. Out it goes, and a beautiful tackle on the edge as Crow made the catch.
Marquez on the stop, number 18, showing off the skills, holding Killingly, and NFA should get the ball pretty good field position. You talk about some of these receivers getting one-on-one, some good sound tackling that time by Xavier Marquez.
Now, my guy, Nolan Mulkentine, is back at his own 40-yard line, so there should be great field position for NFA. Jax will punt out of his own end zone, so already a good choice by Jason Bakulis to punt, pin him down. High snap, they're coming for it. Punt goes off, flag. Mulkentine takes it at the 35-yard line, and he's going to be brought down almost immediately, but at the 30, great field position.
Is that delay of game that was thrown from the back judge or 12 guys on the field from NFA maybe?
That would be a bad penalty for NFA because they get a chance to kick it again. See what the penalty is.
So the back judge throws it, so see the 12 guy, he waves the flag off. Okay.
All right, so
he counted wrong. He was counting, the back judge was counted wrong. So NFA is going to set up shop here. What about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line?
Yeah, great field position.
Yep.
Game Day is brought to you by Waterford Dental Health. At Waterford Dental Health, your smile and your health are our top priority. So get down to 177 Boston Post Road or waterforddentalhealth.com. Let's see what the Wildcats do here on their second or third possession of the game, as they had some open looks last time. Dessels from the back, from the shotgun. Hands off to Fonville. Fonville, nice gain, but then he's banged quickly. Jonathan Rodriguez with a tackle for Killingly.
If that center can fire for NFA and get Fonville a little bit of room, he can make a play. Now he's coming with 5 yards at his team.
Second and 7. Desalis gonna pass on the slant. Cody makes a move, cuts it inside, breaks another tackle, heading for the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Andrew Cody. Redemption for the drop. And the Wildcats have tied it at 6.
First time was Cody on the outside on the drop. This time he's on the inside slot position, catches a slant, slips a tackle, busts one, and does work. Boy, what a nice two-play drive for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Talk about that big playability. There it is on display. Good punt, 3 and out, good field position, and here we go.
Snap is up, is good rather, and the kick is up and through, and the point after brings it 7-6 with just under 2 minutes remaining.
Boy, they got some athletes out there, don't they?
Well,
They got some guys that can make some plays, man.
Cody had the big drop on a wide open ball, hit him in the hands.
Yeah.
That time, much more difficult. On the slant, had to make a nice catch, broke a tackle, spun, broke another tackle, turned the jets on, got in the end zone. That's a big play. So we've seen NFA have very good field position, Killingly have terrible field position, and we're right where we should be.
Yeah, 7-6. Yep, missed extra point, a blocked extra point from being a tie game.
I'm going to take a sip of my tea while it's still warm.
Yeah, well, you're allowed that. But if you're not wearing a hat tonight, you are insane. Hat, earmuffs,
Gotta have a lot of hair.
hoodie, yeah, a lot of hair, yeah.
I said earlier I got more layers than a trifle. I got a sweatshirt on. I got a long sleeve tee, followed by a sweatshirt, followed by a game day jersey. I got the hat. I got the headphones, which are nice earmuffs.
Yeah.
The hoodie, the gloves. I got thermal socks on and Timberland boots, sports style.
Mike DeMauro can barely see through his little eyepiece he's got as a mask over there, too.
He looks like he's heading to the Yukon.
Yeah.
Not Yukon stores.
No.
The Yukon. Like 12 sled dogs and.
They opened their season tonight, too, by the way. Yukon,
That's fabulous. That's great. That and 45 cents can't get you a cup of coffee. High spiraling kick. They're going to let it bounce and hop. And the red Jackson Lopes cuts it to the outside, and he'll have it up to the 30-yard line. So better field position for the Red Hawks this time at their own 30-yard line.
Tough to operate in the shadow of your own goal line. Tough to make a move down there. But like I said, a little bit of a better field position, at 28, 29-yard line.
Yeah, right at 30.
30. All right. 29.
29 sports doctor.
All right.
Good eyes.
The following is a presentation of the
Nurse under center on first down. Twins in the backfield. Hand off to Sharp. A little stretch play. Breaks tackle. Has a first down. Sharp crosses the 40-yard line to the 41. Nice run on first down by Jack Sharp.
Boy, that time Sharp, again, that stretch play, you got to be patient on that, too, because you got a pulling guard coming over. And the way that play is strung out by that Killing offensive line, it allows Sharp to pick and choose his spots. That's a good piece of running.
Jack Sharp, by the way, sophomore.
Yeah,
so
not bad.
Guess who we're gonna
stable of running backs the last 4 or 5 years.
Guess who we're gonna be saying a lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna be saying his name for the next couple of years. So first down, Red Hawks as they cross the 40-yard line to the 41. Nurse, handoff, Sharp, and nothing doing that time as he was mugged.
Great job by number 44, Silas Gates. Again, they faked that inside dive play to the fullback to come across with Sharp. Number 44, Gates stayed home. Made a big-time tackle right there.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
He lost a bunch that time, then Sharp. He was fighting it, and the fight might have actually cost him a couple more yards.
Yeah, Gates comes off that backside. We talk about some of the speed for NFA. They can track guys down and catch them before they hit the hole. That's a big play.
So, of course, if you're out there wondering, who are these Red Hawks that we're talking about? Killingly, who were the Red Men after some public scrutiny over the insensitivity of the name, are now officially the Red Hawks. Nurse going to throw, rolls, going to keep it himself. He needs a block. He gets one. Cuts to the outside. First down and more. Nurse pushed out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Little crow step there at the end of the run by Nurse. A little high step, and that time he took matters in his own hands, Casey. Pushed out by, number 18, Marquez. So a nice pickup for the quarterback.
Well, big Justin Miato, his right tackle, was out in front, and he was waiting for him. He finally grabbed him by the jersey and threw him into the block and cut it back outside for a first down. So Miato did his job getting outside, and Nurse with the patience and the wheels. First down, Redhawks. I formation. Hand off to Sharp off left tackle. And not a lot there. Much better job rallying, flying to the ball for NFA.
Yeah, and again, that's just, the defensive line getting off those blocks, letting your linebackers come up, not allowing their running backs to get into the second level, because that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
We are now at the end of the first quarter. The home Wildcats
Good
7,
game.
The Redhawks 6. Join us on the other side. You're watching Game Day Live on theday.com.
At The Day, our journalists are in your community, talking with business owners, attending town meetings, analyzing data, talking to government leaders, reporting on the issues that matter most to you. Since 1881, we have been serving our community and will continue to do so 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Never miss a day of news. Enjoy convenient home delivery right to your doorstep, 7 days a week. Subscribe at theday.com/membership.
Back here at NFA, the home Wildcats, on the strength of a beautiful Andrew Cody touchdown reception, are ahead of the visiting Redhawks of Killingly, 7-6. You're watching Game Day Live on theday.com. Casey O'Neill, along with the sports doctor, Keith O'Brien. And I'll tell you what, that's a good first quarter.
Yeah.
Now they're inside the 30, 2nd and 6.
The power set. Look at that double tight.
Nurse, handoff, Sharp. Sharp looks to get to the edge. Not much there. Great pursuit by NFA, and maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, but we're in 4-down territory here.
Yeah, I would think so, Casey. You're down inside with the 30-yard line, down about the 26. 3rd down and, Chad Neal, 3rd and 4.
2 times.
4th, yes, 2 times.
Well, although this would
Please, thank you, can have another.
This would be the time for the play action, throw it over
Slip the
middle.
tight end down, yeah.
This would be the time because you still got a 4th down play on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Got to give credit to big Josh Brown, by the way, on that play, 2nd down. All the way from his line position. Strung it out. Never quit on the play.
Oh, man. His dad down there working the chains.
Nurse repositioning his back, Sharp and Cresswell.
Timeout.
We're going to get a timeout on the field. I don't think Killingly knew exactly what they wanted to do there.
Hey, Chad Neal comes out. And listen, we talked about Chad Neal, too, talking to his offense. He doesn't have a team there now. He's got a program. I mean, this has been long enough going and ongoing enough where, like you said, the list of ECC crowns, state champion from a few years back, and numerous trips into the playoffs.
Well, I'm going to list their ECC championships. So going back to Gene Blaine, right? So 1980, 1981. What that tells me is you had a good cycle of kids.
Yeah.
Right? Good cycle of kids, good coach. You win it 80 and 81.
State championship in 81, too.
In 81, that's right. You don't win it again till 95. 95, 96. You know what that tells me? You had a good cycle of kids, 95 and 96, and you win a state championship at 96.
Yes.
However, in 2009,
Yeah.
2009, 2011, 2015, 16, 2017, 2018, that's a program.
And a state championship in 17.
But that's a program.
That's a program. Yes, that is.
The rest
That
of
is, creating a culture and having the feeder programs and the young kids come through the system and seeing the success that has been laid before them, much like New London football back in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah, late 80s and 90s. Ledyard football, same thing.
Same thing. Big 3rd down. Nurse. Hands off to Sharp. Sharp needs to break a tackle. He does. Can he cut it back inside? Puts his head down. Breaks the tackle. I don't think he'll have a first, but he's close.
He's close.
See where the marker is.
That was all. He's got it. That's all Sharp, too. He broke a tackle on the outside. He stuck his head down and got lunch pail 3 yards at the end of that run.
Now move the chains. Yeah, when you win over 10 years, as Killingly has now done, that means you've cycled through 3 and 4
Yeah.
crops of kids.
Yep.
And you're still winning. So that's everybody. If we go back in time, we can name some of the greats, and they've cycled through, and they're just retooling now. And right there, sophomore Jack Sharp, one of the next good ones here at Killenly.
Oh, he's a tough kid.
First
Power
down.
eye.
That's right. Hand off again to Sharp. Off the left side, beautiful cut inside, and he's going to rumble for about 6 before Marquez can bring him down.
Casey, keep an eye on that play, too, because number 54, Jonathan Rodriguez, laid a good block, and it actually allowed Sharp to get back inside on that run. If he would have strung that to the outside, we would have had no gain. He cuts that back inside. He's got 7 yards. That big number 54 out there. Is it 54 or 64?
64.
All right, 64. I'm sorry. Left tackle, Jacob Galarza. He is just a handful down there.
Now watch Killingley set up the backside tight end play, too. So they like to go stretch.
Yeah.
Fake the stretch,
Nope.
tight end in the other direction. Love the Red Men playbook. Nurse. Play action, going to keep it himself. That's a designated quarterback keeper. And a great tackle in the open field by Marquez.
Yeah, Marquez came up, but he said that's a straight quarterback keeper. Just trying to get him to the edge and see if he can get that first down. And he did pick it up, but Marquez with a great tackle. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Red Hawks. Like that, Red Hawks.
Yeah, boy,
I got it. I'm getting it right.
1st and goal right about the 10-yard line. So they're just inside the 10 in order for it to be 1st and goal. But you're right, Marquez with a beautiful tackle that time, coming up strong from his safety position. I formation, Red Hawks on 1st and goal. Nurse hands off to Sharp. Sharp's going to put his head down off a left tackle. And
He reminds me a lot of Spencer Lockwood back there, that low center of gravity, the big strong legs just kind of hitting that line. And listen, that has been just an absolute staple for this Killingley program. Tough running backs the last few years.
I'd love to see what happens when he gets in the open field. I'd like to see
Yeah.
the speed, because the one thing about Lockwood was tough, and then all of a sudden,
Gone. Yeah.
2nd down and goal. I think you're going to see Killenly take 3 shots at it from here. They're about the 7-yard line. Nurse under center. Rolls right inside trap. And this time it was well defended by NFA.
Gang tackled inside the
Not
5
much
down
there.
at the
Then
4-yard
the
line.
inside
It'll be
trap.
3rd and goal.
And it was nothing doing.
As that stretch play almost, Casey, that time coming down the line. Sharp, Nurse kind of reads that. Zone blocking up front for the offensive line. 3rd and goal. I do agree with you. This is definitely 4-down territory.
Yeah, 3rd and goal at the 4. They started right at the 10, so they've gotten 6 yards on 2 plays. At this rate, they'll get in on 4th down.
Sure.
Nurse for the Red Hawks on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. Heads to the pylon. 1 man to beat.
He's there.
Dives. Waiting for the signal. Touchdown. Jacob Nurse. Red Hawks take the lead.
Almost an option play coming down that line for Nurse, but that's a straight quarterback keeper. 2nd time we saw it on this drive. What a nice drive here by the Red Hawks.
I'm sorry, but there's a drone flying over the field right now.
Yes, there is.
And it's got my attention, and it's got the officials' attention as well. So I'm sorry. I thought it was a Red
You're
Hawk.
looking up. I
thought it was a Red Hawk.
Over here to our left. Beautiful night.
Nurse takes it in, and with 7.5 minutes remaining now, the Red Hawks on top, 12-7, and I think they're going to go for 2 here. Try to make up for that extra point that was no good their first time around. So they will, in fact, go for it. Nurse will have Sharp and Cresswell as his power eye. Cresswell, the fullback, Sharp, the tailback. Going to hand it off. Fake. And there it goes around the other end to Cameron Crowe. And Cameron Crowe has the 2 for the Red Hawks. Same play we saw on the touchdown. Crowe had the touchdown. Crowe flies like a Red Hawk. See how he did there?
Yes.
The Birds. 14-7.
Yeah, it's number 75, Justin Miato, I'm sorry, laying a big block on the outside. Yeah. That's what freed Crowe to come back in the inside. He's a big kid.
7:43 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say about Killingley? Rock solid
Oh, yes,
Offensive line.
Yes.
No one's moving. No one's jumping.
No.
No
yeah,
holds. Like,
Patient.
everything.
Quarterback under center.
They're
Now,
not
we don't
rushing up
s-
to the ball.
No, we don't see a lot of that anymore. We don't see quarterbacks under center reading the defense. We see everything in the spread from the option.
That's right.
But they run their option with their quarterback under center.
And the pacing. They don't rush up to the ball. He's under center.
Yeah.
No one's jumping. No one's
Cool customer.
moving.
Yeah, it's very, very disciplined.
That is.
Disciplined football. team.
I gotta tell you, it's nice.
Yeah.
Now you know why Ned Griffin, our guy, the polecat, lonesome polecat, says his favorite ground attack in the land. I love the RPO, run people over.
Yeah.
That's because they are a disciplined team and they don't do it. No one else does it like them.
Nope. No, everybody runs the spread.
Jax will kick it off for Killingly. And there's that line drive squib kick, and this time it's picked up, and it will be returned by the Wildcats. And crossing the 40-yard line is Isaiah Paul. And downside of that squib kick is you give good field position, and NFA will have good field position all the way at the 40-yard line. On senior night here at NFA, what a great performance by the seniors and their families, walking between the cheerleaders
Oh, it was amazing.
and
I was
the pep band.
coming in from Shattuck House over there. It's one of the buildings, by the way. I was
where?
coming in from Shattuck House. And,
on the campus of the academy.
Yeah, it looked like a college deal. It was huge.
Desalis on first down for NFA. Little draw to nope, that's not Fonville. Check that. That is Ryan Outlaw. There's a familiar name.
Marcus Outlaw's younger brother.
Ryan Outlaw.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's
That's
got
a
the
good
goods.
pedigree. That's a good pedigree.
Yes, it is.
Sister was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Gain of 5 on first down.
Going to give you a quiz on the buildings around the academy here in a little bit. See if you know which ones they are.
I don't.
Okay.
Here's Outlaw again. Big hole. Outlaw breaks a tackle and gets up to the 40-yard line. First down, Wildcats. And Ryan Outlaw, the sophomore. How about the sophomore? 6'2", 170.
Yeah. Making his older brother proud. He's
Yeah,
down on the
bigger
sidelines.
Bigger than his older brother
Yeah.
already, too. First down, NFA. Looking like they got something going here. Desalis gives it to Outlaw for a third time, but that time he is wrapped up by a biggin. That's 64. Jacob Galarza got him for a loss of 1. I love the discipline of Killingly,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't take away from NFA. What are they doing wrong? I mean, this game is cruising because these two teams. Crisp.
Yep. Crisp. Yeah. No mistakes.
No, both sides of the ball.
Yeah. I like the way NFA doesn't mess around either. They just get to the line and go.
2nd and 11. There's a little draw, Outlaw. And nothing doing again. Wrapped up. Oh, that's Fonville this time.
Yeah,
but
21, yeah.
Xavier Fonville, but equally wrapped up. And that's back-to-back losses. It's going to bring up 3rd and probably 12.
I'd say 4-down territory here for NFA as well. Shattuck House.
Yep.
Cranston.
Yeah.
Maine.
Yeah.
Slater Museum.
Of course.
And then MIT.
And what's that right there?
That's Alumni Hall.
That's correct.
All right.
Desalis going to throw, setting up a screen. Nicely done to Fonville, but read really well by Sam Darancel. And he is there for the stop, and it'll be 4th down.
That had big play written all over it. What a nice job. Wow. Again, you talk about technical, sound, defensive assignment football.
4 linemen out to block.
Yeah.
1 defensive back for the Redhawks. Darancel kind of weaved his way in, made the tackle, and we're going to see another one of those little pooch punts. Lopes is back for Killingly at his own 10. They've pinned him back twice. See what they can do on this third one. They're going to get another great bounce.
Good. Look at these.
What a great bounce. That is 3 fabulous punts.
Wow. All the way down to the 8-yard line. 3 punts inside the 10. 1 was inside the 5. I told you special teams is special tonight.
He's getting progressively better.
Yes, he is. You don't see kids kick like that anymore. You don't see people going for the coffin corner. You don't see kicks like that anymore. You see, high punts or things going into the end zone. That's a skill.
That is beautifully done. And here's what's interesting. Killingly has to get a first down or two, or else we're going to be in the same boat.
Field position will be flipped. Yes.
And that's what happened last time and led to the NFA touchdown when they had it at that 30-yard line.
2-play drive, quick hitter.
Because Killingly went 3 and out. Let's see what they can mount here with 5:06 remaining in the half. Going to hand it off to Sharp. And Sharp will get off right tackle for 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. At halftime, of course, you can stay tuned right here. At halftime, we will be bringing you the NFA cheerleaders, pep band, and marching band live on the field as we continue our battle of the bands. We have a few weeks left. It'll be NFA's turn to impress us in the battle of the bands here at halftime, and, of course, second half action on the other side.
I'm curious to see the band and let you see them at home at halftime because I'll be in the tent.
I'll be in the warming tent.
Yep.
You can right from there. I hope we can see them. 4:30 and counting. Now, Killingly's going to take all the air out of this thing that they can.
Yeah.
They're not going to give it back with a lot of time. Under 5 seconds remaining here on the clock as Nurse. Little inside handoff. That's Cresswell. And not there. Check it. It's low. It's Sharp. And nothing there, though. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
The NFA is going to call timeout. Smart move there by the Academy. Try to get the ball back. Decent field position. Little room on the clock.
3rd and 6, 4:13 remaining here in the first half. Killingly on top, 14-7.
What's your go-to cold weather drink at a night like tonight? Would it be coffee, hot chocolate, or
that's not
hot
coffee?
apples?
That's tea.
No, what would your go-to drink be?
Either tea
or hot cider.
Ooh, I gotta tell you.
Hot cider.
All right. I'm gonna give you. Here's where circumstance. Right.
Okay.
If I'm just driving around.
Yeah.
Hot tea.
Hot tea.
Right. If I'm at a sporting event like this, and
Yeah.
I can get my hands on it. Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
If I'm outside, like at a hayride, a party around the fun, hot cider.
Cider's
oh
good
yeah,
stuff.
hot cider.
Yeah. Well, cigar maybe. I don't know. I don't want to say that too loud. Your wife will hear me.
My wife does not have any problem with me smoking a cigar.
I had some good cigars.
The junior voice. The junior voice.
I had
of
some
Game
good
Day.
cigars for you a couple years ago.
Yes,
That
you
wasn't
did. You did
coffee.
nice. You did me right. You did
Yep.
me right. I was gonna say we should go out and play golf one more time, but
We're trying to sneak around in.
you have to get a day above 35 degrees.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be a lot of them in the next.
Oh, mosquitoes are gone, though. That's a good news.
Yeah, they are.
It's
The
gone.
mosquitoes are gone, and so is my left toe.
Yep.
3rd and 6, 4:13 remaining, and Nurse under center for Killingly. Big third
play,
down
yeah,
play.
big third down for both teams.
There's going to be a pass. Wide open. Down the sideline. Nate Keefe shoved out of bounds. Huge play. Nurse. Play action fooled everyone, including me. Keefe wide open.
Fake the dive to Sharp. Fake the end around to number 24, who's had some big plays already tonight in Crow, and then throw the ball for 35 yards down to the tight end. Is that a play call or what? How is that?
Play call. Great play call. Nate Keefe, another sophomore. And
Perfectly thrown football,
Chad
too.
Neal said, I got 2 tight ends. You're going to see them both. And that's a huge first down. Now, instead of looking to punt from your own end zone.
No, you're going to get points right here, my friend.
They're trying to attack another one on here before the half.
That was not a good play call. That was a fantastic play call on third down.
Well, there's that confidence in the quarterback we talked about, being able to throw the football. Stretch play, Sharp up the middle, and he has a big gain, 5 yards on first down for Jack Sharp.
No, that's the offensive line just moving bodies up front. Jack Sharp, there was no cutting. There was no shucking and jiving in the hole. There was just stick my head down and get 5. Got 7.
And you're right, it does remind me of the old Spencer Lockwood days.
Yeah.
And you pop one, and you're off to the
He's
races.
gone, yeah. He is into that second level because the offensive line. And if he gets by that linebacker, good night.
Lopes and Sharp in the wide set. I remember seeing this, always thinking to myself, how do they get the handoff there? It's a tough
stretch
exchange.
play, yeah. Look at this. I love it.
So wide. Nurse. Motion man. Stretch. Hands off to Lopes, and he slips. Lopes was trying to cut. Slips. Didn't get any. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Again, the motion by Crow has that defense guessing on their heels before the ball's even snapped. Is this 4-down territory?
Yes, especially with under 3 minutes remaining, which we have now.
Yep.
Clock just breaks under 3. So Sharp left, Jack Lopes to the right, and Nurse will set it up for the Red Hawks here on a big third down play before halftime. Crow goes in motion. Toss right to Lopes, cuts inside, needs to break a tackle, and swarming to the ball, a host of Wildcats. And Silas Gates, gang tackle, and that's a big loss on third down.
Silas Gates set the edge that time, forced action back inside, and NFA was quick to the football. Gates, number 44, made that play.
that quick toss to Lopes, if he had, it's 3rd and 3, if he just accepted it wasn't there.
Stick your head. It's
4th
and
and
2.
Right.
Yes. Yep.
Instead, he tries to cut it all the way back. He loses 3 yards, and now we got 4th and long 5.
I'm going to go for it, though, if I'm Chad Neal.
Oh, there's no reason not to. You're at the 35-yard line. I mean, the punt's not going to do any good. The question is, what are you doing on 4th and 5? Are you going to, on the 3rd down play in your own end zone area, they didn't see that play,
right.
the pass play coming. The question now becomes, do they go straight pass? 5 yards is a lot to get.
I get tricky with number 24.
You like Crow do
I like Crow,
a
a little end around, a little double
funky.
Reverse, something funky out there. My feet are gone.
I can't feel my feet either. Warming 10 at halftime.
Yeah. Carlos are laughing at me. Yeah.
Here's what I do think, though. You're going to see Nurse with the ball in his hands.
Okay.
So they might throw it.
Give him the option of making a play?
I think so.
All right.
I think so. And on cue, where's he operating out of?
The shotgun.
Shotgun.
Double wing.
Double wing.
That's going to be a punt.
Nurse from the shotgun. Double wing. Hands off, a little inside reverse, ball's loose. Well, they tried to get tricky, and your big number 75, Brown.
Yeah. Josh Brown made a stop, going to the well one too many times with trick play that time. Little inside double reverse, try to get Crow the ball moving down the line, and Brown snuffed it out.
2:32 remaining here at half, and now NFA with good field position at the 37-yard line. They're thinking, now they took 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
But a lot of time left with
clock stops
offense.
on the 1st down.
I'll tell you, the guy who hasn't really touched the ball tonight, Nolan
Mulcahy.
Yeah. Got to get him involved. Desilis will operate out of the shotgun. Stands back at his own 32. Going to throw. Plenty of time. Pumps. Now dumps it into the pattern to Cody. Cody has a 1st down. Crosses midfield. Still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. And going to be wrestled to the ground at the 40-yard line at the 38. What a big individual play by Andrew Cody.
Cody catches that ball in stride too, Casey. So that may be a short pass underneath, but in stride, all he does is just turn upfield. He never broke stride. He had ahead his team. Great pitch and catch.
NFA hustles up to the football. 4 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Desilis going to throw. Bubble screen. Out it goes. And nice gain on 1st down as the pass went out to Max Pierre-Louis. And it's going to be a gain of about 7.
Yeah, NFA could send everybody deep in a pass pattern and then slip the guy underneath and make a play like we saw Cody, or they could bubble screen it, or they could just throw to the post. A lot of options out there.
Fake handoff. Looking downfield. Desilis slings it over the middle for Mulcahy. It's caught. What a catch by Mulcahy. And he loses the ball.
Out.
And he's down on the goal line. Let's see what the officials say. They're going to say catch at the goal line, but there's also a flag. So they're going to have to sort these things out. What a catch by Mulcahy.
Yeah, Mulcahy. The NFA says, let's go. Let's get to the line and let's go.
And who did I say they had to get involved?
That defender was there to make a play, and Mulcahy went up and got it.
No time at all off the clock, by the way.
That penalty is going to be a penalty against Killingly. Pass interference declined. NFA 1st and goal from about the half-yard line.
1st and goal from the half-yard line with under 2 minutes remaining. What a change of events here. Killingly went from its own end zone to looking to score. Now NFA looked to be down 2 scores. Now they're looking to tie it up.
Yeah, big playability for this NFA offense.
Desilis from the shotgun. Fonville's with him in the backfield.
Quarterback keeper.
And the whistle blows as Fonville was blown up.
Timeout NFA. Yep, timeout NFA.
Fonville's got to say thanks, Coach. Couldn't have called that timeout before the handoff. All right, so let's just set the stage here with 1:48 remaining in the half. NFA was, in the course of 2 minutes, NFA had Killingly pinned in their own end zone.
Yeah.
All the way down to Killingly knocking on the door, looking to go up 2 scores. Fumbles the football on that 4th down play. And within a couple of plays, now NFA's knocking on the door, looking to tie it up. But, with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining, Killingly's going to get a chance to run some offense.
Answer, yeah.
What an interesting couple of minutes we've had here.
Wacky.
And all the while, all you're thinking about is, when can I get in the warming tent?
Minute 48 on the game clock.
Ooh, that could be 20 minutes. Who
I
knows?
hope not.
Who knows?
I didn't want to tell you that
Carlos and Tim have a space heater up there on their feet right now.
Do they really?
Space heater.
Tim. You sent out the email today moaning and groaning about the cold weather. I think about these guys out there every week.
The
You guys are out there every weekend. Cold and rain and
what I sent
snow.
was, I sent was a reminder.
You're a diva.
I sent a reminder that it was going to be cold tonight.
Oh, you
so
were moaning and groaning.
Dress warmly. I didn't moan or groan. I said, guys, it's going to be cold tonight. Dress warmly. You know,
hazard duty pay.
A thermos of hot chocolate wouldn't have been out of the question, Carlos. Just saying. On first down, Desalis hands off to Outlaw. Outlaw puts his head in down and touchdown, Wildcats. Ryan Outlaw has brought NFA to within an extra point here with 1:44 remaining in the half.
Yeah, I'm sure many more touchdowns like that to come in the next 3 years for Ryan Outlaw. What was that? Fire truck?
I think that was the, hey, we scored.
Yeah.
And in for the extra point. Always got to love I love a 66 as my extra point guy.
Mm-hmm.
Snap is up, and the kick sails wide left. And there's a big extra point with 1:44 remaining. Each team has missed an extra point, but the Redhawks stay on top, 14-13.
You know, just like that, too, we're talking about Killingly possibly going in 2 scores into the locker room and then getting the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
To getting snuffed on 4th down, hit a couple of big plays later, they only lead by 1.
And yet, with 1:44 remaining, they will have the ball.
Yeah, they can still double down and get the ball out to start second half.
That's why this kickoff is huge. Because I think if Killingly gets the ball at their own 30, they're going to put this thing to bed. They're going to hand the ball off a few times.
Okay.
Put it to bed.
How about
But if they get it around the 40, 45-yard line, 50-yard line, they're going to
go.
We're going to sniff some stuff. They got their timeouts.
Yep.
But that's a big difference because I don't think they want to do anything that's going to get them in trouble. They don't want to give NFA any more juice.
Yeah.
They'll take the 1-point lead and the ball to start the second half. Good crowd here tonight, all things considered, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Senior night.
Yep.
I had to park in Basra.
Couple of guys with no hats on. These guys doing?
That's,
That's gracious.
That's just silly.
What a hat on.
That's
tonight.
madness. High spiraling kick taken by Killingly. That's Lopes, and Lopes gets up to about the 35-yard line. That's kind of be interesting. 1:38 remaining, 35-yard line. I think they're going to I think they're going to run the ball and they get a big play. But I don't think they're going to put. I don't think you're gonna see
you get 2nd and 3 here.
They'll take a shot.
You take a shot, yeah. You get 2nd down and 9.
What you're not going to see here is double inside reverse like you saw on 4th down because they're not going to turn this ball over. Right back to the power I. Sharp as the I back. Nurse under center. First down, there's a handoff to Sharp. Big hole on the outside, needs a block. Cuts it back inside, and he'll have a first down to the 45-yard line. So there's that big play on first down.
Good job that time by the Killingly offensive line. Noah Brown could not get off his – Josh Brown, I'm sorry. I think it was young older brother. Noah couldn't get off his block. That's a huge gain. 14 yards.
Yeah. Isaiah Paul had to make the stop.
Yeah.
45-yard line, clock ticking now.
Playbook opens up a little bit now.
Stay from the option. Toss right now to Sharp. Cuts inside of Brown, has a hole, cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to be right at midfield. Clock running, and they're going to hustle to the line. This play will go off with about a minute remaining, but at midfield, here's the chance. 2nd and 5.
Now you're taking a peek. Now you could take a peek right here.
Under 50 seconds.
We have 2 timeouts left.
2nd and 5, right from midfield. Nurse under center. Little end around. There's Crow. And well defended. Ball's loose.
Out.
And it's going to be pounced on by Killingly.
Crow had room on the outside. I'm surprised he cut that back. If he took that ball on the outside, he'd still be running. You got to trust that block put down by your offensive lineman.
32 seconds remaining, and this is what I was talking about. I don't think Killingly's really into it to score here. And it's evident by the fact that they're letting the time run off here.
Boy, he is cool over there, Chad Neal, huh? Good game management, huh?
This play will go off with 10 seconds. And I think you'll just see them throw a pass pattern here on 3rd down. Nurse. No, he's going to hand it off to Sharp. Sharp goes outside, puts his head down, first down, but that'll take us to halftime. So we're at halftime here at NFA. We're going to take a break in a moment, send you to commercial. There's a little Donnybrook on the field right now. Flag goes down. We're going to sort that out before we send it anywhere. But we're going to send it to a break while they sort things out. And when we come back, we'll have the NFA marching band in halftime. But before we send it anywhere, we're going to take a moment here to sort things out on the field. And we'll find out what we're going to be facing here to start the second half. Because remember, Killingly is supposed to receive the ball to start the second half. So they're going to wave the flag off, send the teams into halftime. So we are at halftime here at Norwich Free Academy, and the visiting Killingly High School Redhawks with a 14-13 lead over the home NFA Wildcats on senior night. You're watching Game Day live on theday.com. Come back on the other side for halftime action.
The Day strives to cover stories our readers care about. With a feature called Curious CT, we make it easier for you to tell us what you want to know about the people, places, and issues in southeastern Connecticut. You submit a question, readers vote, and we investigate and report. Go to theday.com/CuriousCT for more details. You ask, you vote, we investigate.
It's always stayed with me, right on through all the different ranks that I held in the police department.
There are about 1,000 unsolved murders in Connecticut.
And our department really wanted to solve this.
Case Unsolved, a new podcast from the newsroom at The Day, tells the stories of unsolved murders in Connecticut and the family, friends, and law enforcement left without resolution. Listen at caseunsolvedpodcast.com or your favorite podcast app.
All right, we're back here at Norwich Free Academy with a couple minutes remaining here at halftime. Casey O'Neill along with the sports doctor Keith O'Brien. You're watching Game Day live on theday.com. And sports doctor, we took advantage of the resources of the academy.
The heat tent?
Headed into the warming tent.
Yeah.
Because it's cold. And it's only getting colder as the game progresses. With about 2 minutes remaining here, wind chill factors are in the teens, and the two teams are on the field warming up. But the highlight of halftime,
Yeah.
the NFA marching band.
Tremendous.
Now, we talked in the offseason about what we could do since, in the basketball season, we did the student sections, brought them pizza. So this year we said Battle of the Bands. I got to tell you,
Yeah, it was tremendous.
NFA just took,
you
my
took a big
opinion,
lead.
took the lead. So
Yeah.
I know Ledyard, I know you've been active on social media. You're going to have to step it up a little bit. Fitch, New London, got one of my favorite bands there in New London. Waterford,
pep
Tim
band, yeah.
Fioravanti, your guys. Congratulations, Tim Fioravanti, new elected official in Waterford. But you're going to have to step it up, folks, because NFA just took the lead with a pretty significant performance right there at halftime. So
Good-looking band, good-looking, great-looking field.
It's no
great-looking
no
campus.
Cinderella.
No.
No,
he's
white shark.
Skid Row tonight down at the Wolf Den.
You going to that after this?
You
are, aren't you?
I might.
You're
it's
going
late. It's
you're gonna-
7:30.
You're going to go
No, they start at 8 o'clock, so they'll be done by the time I get down there.
because because what, they're 67 years old and they don't have the stamina to play past 8 o'clock.
No, they play for an hour and
True or
15
false?
minutes.
They
Yes.
were at the buffet at 3 o'clock. You could have had lunch with Skid Row. Dinner with Skid Row at 3
I
o'clock.
would say lunch at the buffet and then probably a couple of adult beverages at the waterfall bar before the show. I saw them recently at the Woodstock Fair,
Of course you did.
by the way.
Because Woodstock.
And again, both places, you don't have to pay to see that band.
I was going to ask you a question. I was going to say, how much did you pay to go to the Woodstock Fair to see Skid Row?
$8.
So you paid $8.
Yeah, I saw the animals. I saw the chickens.
You paid $8.
Yeah.
Did you get a fried dough?
I did.
Yeah, all
I
right.
got a fried dough now with the sauce.
With
but
powdered sugar?
Oh yeah,
Powdered
definitely,
sugar,
yeah,
is it?
definitely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's $8 well spent if you got some good fried dough.
How do you go to a fair like that and not get fried dough?
Because when I think Woodstock Fair and fried dough, I think, man, if only a really overrated 80s hair band was playing here right now, it would just make all the difference in the world.
Candy apple, caramel apple.
True story now. Next week, Skid Row is playing Billy Madison's 45th birthday.
Oh.
And if you like that reference out there, folks.
You got it. He got another thing coming. That's a little Judas Priest.
Talk to me about the first half.
Listen, crisp first half. Good football game. Both teams taking some chances. NFA, big playability. You saw that on full display. A couple of missed plays. Talk about a little meat on the bone left out there. Killingly, very sound, very good at what they do. Saw a different variety from their playbook. Listen, you saw two good football teams basically going toe-to-toe.
What I saw in the first half is this. Killingly is not maybe not equipped's not the right word. They're not designed to score in under 2 minutes. NFA looks like they're going to score on every play they run. So you saw Killingly try to drive the field. NFA gets the ball and goes, doot, 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 score.
Yeah.
So Killingly gets the ball here to start the second half. I think it's imperative
they put points up
that they get down the field and score, because I think NFA is going to score in every possession of the second half that they have, but maybe one.
You think Killingly is more equipped to play with the lead?
I do.
Yeah.
All right. There's a big boot, and the Redmen will have
Red Hawks.
See, thank you. Look at you. You're rubbing off on me. In a good way that time.
Red Hawks.
The Killingly High School Red Hawks. It's going to take a while, folks. After 48 years of calling them by one name, they're going to call them by something else.
Ray Evans. Head of security down here at the academy. R.J. Evans coaching.
All right, first down, Red Hawks.
Ray Evans.
Nurse under center. They'll go from the I. Toss to Sharp. Sharp. Beautiful tackle made on the outside by Nate Cody. Came up from his corner position. Sharp was a if he breaks that tackle, he's got some room. They took a chance.
Yeah, we'll see the adjustments that NFA makes against that running game. Maybe send some guys, some free blitzers, and sending some bodies and leaving yourself exposed a little bit on the outside. But a great stop on first down for NFA.
Yeah, lose about half a yard, so it'll be second down and let's call it 10 and a half.
Sharp had room if he could have cut that back.
And that might be what you see NFA doing, selling out a little bit with the defensive backs coming up and making the stop. Let's see if we go play action here on second down. We go toss right to Sharp. And again, not much there. And again, out on the edge was Nate Cody. So that's back-to-back plays where they've tossed out wide to Sharp, and he's gotten a total of a yard.
Yeah, maybe that little scripping and scraping here down at the end of the first half kind of woke up the Wildcats a little bit too.
So
scripping and scraping, you like that?
I like the scripping and scraping. I'm not sure what scripping is, but that's okay. Third and 10. This is not killingly down in distance. We'll see if they elect to put the ball in the air or if they're going to run the ball here. Nurse going to throw. Pressured, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked on the play, Ethan McFadden, the junior. And that's a big loss, and the Red Hawks will punt.
Yeah, coverage sack that time for the Wildcats, Casey. Nurse went through 1-2, come down with his third progression in the pass pattern. NFA defended that very well and got some pressure up front, like you said, by number 51, McFadden.
And that is
6'2", 240, junior.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Not much there, Killingly 3 and out, and now we're going to punt. And NFA is going to have great position here no matter what. Snap is good, pressured, and they almost get it. We're going to get a flag. Bad penalty by NFA. They would have had it at midfield, but we're going to get a roughing the kicker call.
Yeah.
NFA sent 2. Cody had a shot at it, as did, it was actually both Codys. It was Andrew and Nate Cody who were in. I think they got the kicker, and we're going to get the penalty against the Wildcats.
It'd be personal foul, isn't it? Roughing the kicker?
Yeah, it's going to be a automatic first down, too. So they're going to go all the way back to the spot.
Killingly's going to first down. Yep.
So they're going to go all the way back to the spot of the foul. They're going to mark off the 15 yards. So we're going to go back to the 25-yard line, mark off the 15, should take them up to about the 40.
Huge play.
And instead of having the ball at midfield, it's going to be Killingly ball at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, 40 right on the button.
I don't know if the amount of steam coming out of your mouth is indicative of the cold, but there's more steam coming out of my mouth right now. Next time, we broadcast from the warming tent. We got the screen in there, got the monitor. We could totally do that.
We could do it. Like Joe Buck and Aikman.
First down, Nurse has the I formation behind him. Nurse, quarterback keeper, has speed to the outside. He's going to have a first down, and out of bounds he goes at about the 48-yard line. Depending on the spot, should be enough for a first crossing midfield. Designed run, and Jacob Nurse can really move.
Yeah, same blocking pattern as that stretch pattern. That time Nurse just kind of takes it himself, and yeah, he can fly, man. He gets to the edge case. He got 9 yards there, so he's a yard short of the first down. Second down and 1 for Killingly. He's a good football player, huh?
He is, and look at they're going to take this. See, this is
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
They take their time, get the play in, run that play clock down to 5 seconds.
Keep the ball away from the weapons of NFA. That rhymes. Keep it away from NFA. And live to play another day. Hey, hey.
Okay.
Second and short.
Okay.
There's the handoff to Sharp. He's got a first down. Cuts it back outside. Puts his head down and buries the defender that was coming up on him. And that was D'Angelo Aristilde. And he put his head down right into him.
Boy, you like the way he finishes that run, though. He
yeah.
gets himself where he needs to be to the first down stick and throws his head down and gets 5 yards just by bowling himself.
So first down, Redmen taking advantage. Red
Hawks. This kid Sharp he is pretty sharp.
Taking advantage of the penalty though. That's what a good team does. They got a break, they got the penalty, and now they're taking advantage of it. And the Red Hawks looking to take flight here, already with a 1 point lead.
And again, no rush, methodical approach. Let's get the play in. Let's run some clock.
Little bubble screen, out it goes. Tip ball, but caught by Cameron Crow, and he'll have about 5 yards on first down. Nice concentration by Crow.
Ball was tipped with by number 40, Jaden Lane. Coach's son out there. tip ball. But again, like you said, Crow kind of corralled it, stuck his head down, and got 5 yards.
So 2nd and 5, Redhawks. Ball is at the NFA 40-yard line. Showing run blitz. Nurse is going to throw. Pump fake. Pressure. Steps up. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. And something out of nothing for quarterback Jacob Nurse. Beautifully done. Finally brought down on the play by Silas Gates, but he'll be close to a first down.
He was looking for Heaney and a little pump and go on the outside. Heaney was covered. And Nurse, like you said, just made something out of nothing and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and we haven't called Josh Heaney's name. He had that big play early and looking at some speed on the outside, and they haven't gone to him again. That time you said covered.
You're looking for him. Good coverage that time out there by NFA. It was Marquez in the coverage. It was a little hitch and go that time.
Big power eye now. Sharp. Toss right to him.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. He falls on the 40-yard line, but that is a loss of 6. Big loss as that toss was a little bit behind him.
Yeah, full house backfield look that time. Straight power football look by the Red Hawks. And again, Sharp, that's the first thing he's done wrong tonight.
I think Nurse tossed it behind him a little bit. It wasn't a perfect toss.
Put it on his hip.
That's an underrated or maybe a sort of understated part of this run game. Those long tosses are not easy.
Nope.
Nor are the complicated inside traps. Your footwork, the football.
handoffs on the stretch play,
Yeah, you got to be very precise. And, over the course of a game, even though he doesn't pass the ball, that's close to a pass. You got to toss that ball. Delayed handoff, Sharp up the middle, bounces into the center of the NFA line, and he's not going to have much. It's going to be a 3rd and long now, probably 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Killingly puts the ball in the air.
This is a Killingly offense that likes to run downhill. They like to keep things rolling. And when they get themselves in a position where it's, 2nd down and 16, it's tough to get them going. They want to control down and distance and tempo on the offensive side of the football.
3rd and 11. I formation. Sharp is the tailback. Nurse under center. NFA shows blitz. Nurse, throw, and a whistle
movement.
as he threw it behind Cameron Crow.
Okay.
We get a little movement there.
Yeah, Heaney on the outside.
And, NFA showed a little blitz up the middle. They're showing a little run blitz, and that's going to back Killingly up 5 more.
So 3rd down and 17 now? 16?
And I think now you're going to see them run the ball, punt the ball, and try to pin them back.
I've had the ball for almost 6 minutes.
Yeah, almost half the quarter.
Almost half the quarter, yeah.
By the time it's all said and done, they will have
6
had
minutes,
it.
yeah.
They will have had it for that, yeah. They're going to take their time now. They got Heaney wide right and Crow wide left. See if they put the ball in the air, 3rd and 18.
NFA showing pressure up the gut.
Now they back off. Nurse, out pattern, and it's complete to Heaney. And
hook and lateral.
Lateral. Not fooling NFA, though. No. I'll tell you what, Chad Neal he has a fun playbook, doesn't he?
A couple of gadgets up his sleeve right there.
So I think they got back close to the original line of scrimmage. Yep, it's going to be 4th and 10.5.
They got a punt.
Boy, that's tough. 36-yard line?
They're going to go for it, I think.
I mean, it's 4th and 11, but you're in no man's land. It's almost – if that pass had gone incomplete, they would have punted.
Yeah, they may go for it. They are.
I think you're in no man's land, but I would have – I mean, they just want to try to keep it away from NFA.
Confusion down there. You don't want to call timeout right now this early in the game.
No, rather than I would take the penalty
5 yards.
and punt it.
They don't want to play.
Now, Durancel's running to the bottom of the screen here. Take a look here. Nurse is going to throw. Pressure. Steps up. Has a man. Caught. Heaney stays in bounds. Has a first down. They're going to mark him out of bounds. But enough for the first down? Yes. First down, Redhawks. What a play by Josh Heaney. A great throw from Nurse.
The comeback pattern that time by Heaney showed the deep route, came back, and Nurse delivered a strike on 4th down.
I know they run a lot of the downhill
That's
run.
That's gutsy right there.
They run a lot of downhill runs, but Killingly's got a pretty exotic playbook. They have a lot of different things that they can do.
A lot more variety this year than last.
A lot of things. Delayed handoff, Sharp, and he falls to the turf at the 25-yard line. But here's what this is succeeding in doing. Look at the time.
Yeah. 7 minutes.
But it's only 2nd down. By the time they get this ball back to NFA, it's entirely possible that Killingly would have had the ball for
entire
essentially a
third quarter. Yeah.
I think they would be perfectly content having this ball for the entire quarter.
Yeah.
And I'm not unhappy with the clock running.
No, it's cold. I can forget the Skid Row. The encore, anyway.
It'll be warm. I formation, 2nd and 12. Nurse, fake handoff. Crow on the end around. And beautiful job stepping up is
Cody.
Nate Cody from his safety position stops Crow for a loss. And there goes Killenly back in the other direction again. Now it's going to be 3rd and 20. But again, they're in
four down territory, yeah.
And NFA is not being fooled on the outside.
No, they're holding their edges in the outside, and they've got some guys that can fly to the football. Take some chances. You know, you got Gates out there, number 44. You got Nick Cody.
I mean, I think you got to look at Heaney here, right? I mean, he's the guy,
Yeah.
and they got him matched up one-on-one on the outside with Naziah Paul. That's a good matchup right now, but it looks like he's going to get Marquez some help over the top. But I think you got to look at Heaney right now. And we're getting a timeout.
NFA's confused, yeah. Showed you a different look that time. Double wide receiver set down here with number 2, Sam Durantzel, I'm sorry. So a different look that time, and NFA was a little confused on defense.
So timeout on the field. Now, again, NFA down 1, kicks off to Killenly, hasn't seen it again. And, you know, that old...
Literally, Killenly's put this game in the cooler. This quarter's in the cooler.
It's like the Giants against the Bills.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no matter what we do, we're not letting Thurman Thomas beat us. We're going to keep it for the whole game. O.J. Anderson, run it.
Terminator. Thurman Thomas.
I'll tell you, one of the greatest Madden football players of all time, Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas, yeah, unstoppable.
He could do everything in that game. You know what the problem with Madden football is now?
I haven't played it in years.
It's way too complicated.
Is it really? There's no X.
It's
X,
it's
Y,
like the
Z.
actual game.
Really?
Like my kid knows more about passing formations than I do. It's way too complicated. I like the old days of throw it up to Jerry Rice, let him go get it.
I used to play the college football.
Oh yeah.
And my team
That's
was
coming back now, you know.
Is it really? Okay.
Well, now that they've okayed that the kids can make.
Oh yeah,
they can have the
My
game.
team was either Notre Dame or Army because I just run a triple option. That's it.
I'm going to give you a little tidbit after this play that you're going to enjoy.
Big 3rd down.
Nurse, pressured on the edge, steps up, but he's going to be sacked.
That's
Big
Gates.
loss.
That's pressure coming on the outside from number 44, Silas Gates. And NFA brought the house that time.
Credit NFA. Now, here, I know it's crazy, but you got to punt.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 30. It's 4th and 23. I mean, you got to punt. Punt, try to pin him back.
I think Chad Neal was probably thinking 2-down territory there on 3rd down.
I think so, too, but they're going to go for it, figuring what's the worst that happens? You get the ball at the 34-yard line. But
or you get a penalty.
I mean, realistically, I don't know. This is really no man's land. I give him credit. Cresswell stands to the left of Nurse.
Got to block him up front.
From the shotgun, Nurse gonna throw, pressured, steps up, throws, and it's incomplete and no flag, which I think was a good call, even though the NFA player made some contact.
I'd like to see if Nurse didn't get his face mask on that play a little bit too. He pulled back a little bit. I don't know if it was his shoulder pad or whatnot, but NFA holds on defense with a
9 minutes.
9 minutes. 9 minutes.
Killenly has it for 9 minutes, doesn't score. I'm going to say this. If NFA scores in the next 2 minutes and 52 seconds, how about that?
Yeah, that's something. Look at this formation.
Desilis under center now, goes for the shotgun. Going to throw. Bubble screen to Mulkentine. Mulkentine is wrapped up very quickly. Now it's Heaney from his corner position that did a nice job starting it. Gets about a yard.
Try to get an entourage of blockers out there in that bubble screen, and Heaney kind of jumped that whole route.
So one of the things you can do in Madden football is you can draft college players.
Oh, jeez. You just can't have a team?
No, you can draft college players. And so the Junior Voice of Game Day took A.J. Dillon with his number 1 pick to be his running back.
Just play Boston College.
No,
just play
you can't.
with Boston College.
You can't. There is no college football right now.
Ah, it's terrible.
You can't play with Boston College.
It's terrible.
Desilis, handoff up the middle, Fonville. Fonville spins, breaks a tackle. What a beautiful run by Xavier Fonville, and he's going to be up close to a first down.
Well, you talk about Madden football. How about the X or the O for the spin? That was
spin
Fonville in a hole. Spinning and jucking and jiving. Big 3rd down here.
NFA is going to get right up to the ball on 3rd down. And now they're going to take a look, get the play called in. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.5.
Fonville again.
Same personnel, same package. Hand off Fonville, and what a
big
great
stop.
job. I think behind the line, Jacob Galarza, we've called his name a few times. And that's going to bring up 4th and
a yard?
Maybe a yard. And he stopped them for no gain, so maybe 4th and a yard.
NFA's going for it.
I got to go for it here, you know. Question is, do we go to Fonville or do they keep it in Desalis' hands?
Load up in the box. All 11 guys in 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Here they come.
There's a handoff to Fonville. Big hole, breaks the tackle, and he has a first
down.
Ball is loose, but they're going to whistle him down. NFA would have recovered it anyway, but they're going to whistle him down.
You got 11 guys in 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. If Fonville breaks that, goodbye, son. That's that sellout blitz.
But a big first down for NFA as the clock is now down under a minute in the 3rd quarter. And a 3rd quarter that has just flown as NFA had 9 minutes of it. Desalis. Gonna throw. Rolls to his right. Gonna step up, keep it himself, and he crosses midfield. Have about 2 yards before Cresswell brings him down.
Big number 64 Galarza up there wreaking havoc. Jacob Galarza Jr. He's been busting through and getting himself in the backfield.
2nd down and 7, under 20 seconds remaining here at the snap. Desalis going to throw. Out pattern, and nice catch out there by Cody. And that'll take us down 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. It's going to be
first down.
First down and move the chains. And now the clock's going to run, and we're going to go probably to the end of the quarter here unless they get it off in the next 4 seconds. And they do. Bubble screen. Out it goes. Down the sideline. Looks like Mulkin. Nope, that looks like Cody again. Or is that Pierre
Cody
on the edge? Cody out on the edge. Nope, that's number 9. That's Max Pierre-Louis.
Yep.
And we're at the end of the quarter. 14-13 killing lead. An exciting one. NFA's driving. 4th quarter action on the other side. You're watching Game Day Live on theday.com.
At The Day, our journalists are in your community, talking with business owners, attending town meetings, analyzing data, talking to government leaders, reporting on the issues that matter most to you. Since 1881, we have been serving our community and will continue to do so 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Never miss a day of news. Enjoy convenient home delivery right to your doorstep, 7 days.
You're watching Game Day live on theday.com, and Game Day is brought to you by Waterford Dental Health. At Waterford Dental Health, our entire team is dedicated to providing you with the personalized, convenient, and affordable dental care you and your family deserve. Visit us at 177 Boston Post Road or waterforddentalhealth.com.
Well, 12 minutes till pay dirt, my friend. 12 minutes till the end of the game, and a good football game. And you said 9-minute drive for Killingly in the 3rd quarter. Came up empty, but they chewed up the entire quarter.
Yeah, the entire quarter, but now NFA
marching.
driving on their own in the 2nd and short, and they're like moments away from being able to take the lead, which is crazy because this thing has gone back and forth.
One of these offenses is methodical, the other one is relentless.
Yeah, I think that's a really good word for NFA. They are relentless. You can see why they gave teams around the state fits.
Fits, yeah.
Because they're just big play waiting to happen. Every guy, big play, big play, big play. 2nd down and 1. Desalis gonna throw. Now he's pressured, rolls right, throws on the run, has a man, Mulkentine caught. First down, NFA at the 25-yard line, Nolan Mulkentine.
Yeah, Desalis made that play with his feet, broke out of the pocket, and Mulkentine came back and just made himself available. That's what he did, made himself available, and Desalis delivered a strike.
That'll move the chains, and NFA is gonna get right up on it. Handoff Fonville. Fonville with a big hole on first down, puts his head down and has a big gain and 6 yards on first down, and NFA wants to go.
Hey, they do.
2nd down and 4. They're going to get their personnel set, 4 wide. Desalis from the shotgun. Bubble screen to Mulkentine. Mulkentine breaks and slips a tackle. He is so elusive.
Oh, he's fast.
And he slips down the sideline, gets almost to the 10, and that'll move the chains. Nolan Mulkentine is What an elusive guy.
Well, when they call his number, he makes the play. He's only been, 3 catches tonight, big touchdown we saw. But he, tackled down at the 1 yard line. But when his number is called, he's a playmaker.
First down.
Boy, NFA could take the lead for the first time in this game right here.
Desilis. Gonna hand the ball off. Fonville straight up the middle, and he'll have a few more yards. Right now, NFA just chewing up yards.
Well, check that. I think NFA led 7-6 when they took that lead, and then Killingly went for 2 and got it.
That is correct.
So NFA, yes, their first lead in a really, really long time.
Second down and 6. Handoff. Fonville straight up the middle, down to the goal line.
He's in. Oh.
Now I don't see the signal in. I think they're going to mark him down at the goal line. But that's going to be third down. First and goal.
A lot of these kids for Killingly are two-way players. They may get a little tired up front.
Right now, this is relentless is the right word. That was a great call. Again, there's our guy, Galarza. Jacob Galarza shot the gap, and a big loss on Fonville. That's going to bring him back to the 4-yard line.
That Galarza just says, get out of the way, son.
So second and goal. Ball's now at the 3. Desilis going to throw. Pressured, and he'll be sacked. Sacked, Galarza, as well as Evan Duronsel. And all of a sudden now it's third and goal from the 10. They were on the 1-foot line, was NFA. Back-to-back losses at the hands of Jacob Galarza, and now it's going to be third and goal from the 11.
I thought Galarza and company were getting tired up front, and they said, not so fast, sports doctor.
What will NFA dial up on third and 11? Desilis is going to throw. Pressure up the middle. Corner route has Cody, and he just overthrows him in the corner of the end zone, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, Malcantine come underneath on the pattern to try clear out space for Cody for the back of the pylon. The ball is just overthrown. Killingly holds, and NFA will try and get 3 points on the board. Take the lead.
I am surprised at this.
That they're going to take the field goal?
Very surprised. But
66.
Not on the roster, so of course not. Why would we have a kicker? Maybe on that roster.
No, he's not.
All right. 66 in for the extra for the field goal. This would give NFA the lead. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is blocked. Blocked.
Blocked. Wow, and the red. I almost said the Redmen hold.
The Red Hawks.
They hold. So basically a goal line stand from Killingly.
Wow.
It holds and they get the ball back.
With 9 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Which the entire third quarter, they chewed up 9 minutes and 16 seconds.
They would be thrilled to do that right here.
Right here.
Now remember, they were benefited from a big muff in the kicker penalty. They have not done particularly well from the from the bad field position. They have not gotten their scores that way. So let's see if they can mount a drive. NFA's been doing a much better job. So Nurse under center. A little inside handoff to Sharp. That's
good carry.
Good gain on first down.
7 yards on first down. Sorry about that, Casey. Right back to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The little inside handoff at the power play. Straight power football.
Yeah, I like Nurse with the ball here. Watch for a tuck and run here.
5 yards. I'm sorry. I thought he had 7.
Watch for a tuck and run here from the quarterback.
But right, Nurse on the edge.
Yeah, more than anything else, though. Tick, 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 tick. They are going to run some clock. From the eye. Second down. Nurse. Handoff. Sharp. Sharp. First down. Breaks a tackle. Heads to the outside. There's some speed. Cuts it back inside and crosses midfield before he's tripped up by Isaiah Paul. But a huge run from sophomore Jack Sharp into Wildcat territory.
Sharp found himself a hole, got himself at the second level, and turned on the Jets. So, boy, this kid's played a heck of a football game tonight. Sharp, his ability to read his blockers downfield, cut back, get himself in open spaces. Carlos up top, our producer, said, oh boy, he is out of the gate.
We talked about it, that was the Spencer Lockwood play.
Yeah.
And Lockwood may have gone all the way to the house.
Yep.
Sharp will learn. But that's a big
gain.
He's
sophomore, man.
Crossing midfield, eating clock. First down. There's Nurse on the design keeper, and he's flipped up, but he'll gain about 2 or 3 yards. And I think that's the most important thing right now. Killingly, even if,
running north-south, positive yardage and chewing clock.
I mean, realistically,
They would take 4 yards every play.
Yeah. Realistically, NFA needs 2 minutes to score.
Yes.
That's all they need.
Yep.
So right now, NFA needs to get the ball back. Killingly, 7.5 minutes remaining before they hike this
And
one.
again, they're in no rush. Take your time.
And you're going to see the ball in Nurse's hands
Yeah.
and in Sharp's hands. And I still think there's a play-action pass waiting to happen. 2nd down and 6. Nurse. Hands off to Sharp. Sharp, big hole off the left tackle. Sharp breaks a tackle, and he's going to have a 1st down for the Red Hawks. The chains will move, the clock will tick, and the Wildcats will take another 4 downs.
So the one thing that I'm really impressed with is Sharp. Not only his vision in the hole, but how about the way he finishes a run? You know, stick your head down. Okay, this is the end of the line for me, but sticking my shoulder down, Casey, how about an extra 3 yards?
They will snap this on the other side of 7 minutes.
That's
and
not,
they are taking their
that is
time.
the signature, you know, Austin Cafferty with his Spencer Lockwood. I'm going to finish a run, and I'm going to punish you at the end of the run.
Cafferty, good call.
Oh, he's Gary's a good player.
Good call. Austin Caffey.
Yeah.
Toss left. Sharp cuts it back to the middle. Now that's the heads-up play right there.
Right. Stick your head down. I'm not going to bounce this to the outside. I'm going to get myself 5 yards.
And he got 4.
Yeah, he did.
And by the time they get to line this one up, you're going to be close to 6 minutes.
4 yards from jumping forward.
Yes.
That's it.
Remember in the first half, we saw Lopes make the mistake on that play.
Yeah, try to turn that ball back and, you know, lose yardage.
That's right. And in no rush. You're going to see a lot of Sharp and Nurse. I do not think you're going to see the ball in anyone else's hands unless they're going to take a shot. NFA showing run blitz. Handoff Sharp. And a nice job by the Wildcats that time on the backside pursuit. Cody came up.
Cody,
and made the stop for NFA, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But we're in 4-down territory right now. So this play right here,
big one,
is going to be a run to try to get 3. You know,
yeah, it is. Yeah,
they're not trying to do anything fancy right here.
Yep.
If there was ever a time though for the play action, this is it.
Yeah, right. You know, right now NFA's a little bit tired on defense. I mean, it's funny because on offense, Killingly was tired. Now they're getting pushed back the other way.
Run blocking makes it's easy.
Yeah.
Run blocking is no fun. I mean, it's no fun for the defense. Wears you out. 5.5 minutes remaining. Nurse under center. Quarterback keeper, I love the call. And he's going to be close to a 1st down.
Very, very close. He got it. He has got it.
1st down, Jacob Nurse. Now that's a great call.
We have not seen that all night long. That's a quick hitting. Like you said, just right off his center, off the left side. You like him with the football in that big spot.
I said they're not going to mess around here. They're going to see Sharp and Nurse. I love his decision making. The senior, he's had a great year for Killingly. You can see why this team gives people fits.
Chad Neal does not want to give his ball back the rest of the game.
No,
he doesn't want to give that the ball. Wow.
Under center now. 1st down, Killingly. Nurse. Handoff. Sharp. Outside.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Boy, you talk about a well-schooled, well-coached, well-disciplined football team. You're seeing one right now, folks.
Can I tell you what the interesting part of this is going to be? They're up 1.
Scoring too soon?
If they score, they're up 7.
Yeah. Go for 2?
Well, their extra point, I might. Because the extra point to put you up 8
9
isn't.
No, the extra point would be at 9.
No, if they're up 1 point.
Yeah.
If they score, they'll be up 7 points. A regular extra point would only put you up 8.
8, yeah.
I'm just saying, with the NFA kicking game and all, I might
Go
try
for
to win the game.
22-13.
I might try to win the game.
Yeah.
2nd and 3 from the 20. Another handoff to Sharp. 1st down, Killingly, and he stays in bounds.
Close. He is close. He's going to get the 1st down. Move the sticks.
But more importantly,
tick, 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 tick. And nobody's happier than you than Mike tomorrow.
No, me and Mike are
Yeah. You guys are like.
Hey, folks, stay tuned after this game as the sports doctor.
Yeah.
You actually will sign off, but pay attention to social media, Facebook, and Twitter. Sports doctor's interviews will be up, of course. I'll be halfway to Colchester by the time that happens.
Nice job by the crew tonight. skeleton crew.
Two live crew. We
Tim,
got two live crew.
Tim
and Carlos.
Cook and Carlos of your hen. Peter Wappy somewhere in the Florida. Connor Kelly the night off. No wired zone, folks. Just probably some highlights.
3.5 minutes remaining. Handoff Sharp. Cuts it back inside. He'll take it, and NFA is going to have to start thinking about
burn one
timeouts.
right there. And again, no bouncing that to the outside by Sharp. Stick your head down. It's a short gain, but it's positive yardage.
So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball's down at the 14-yard line. Now it's down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah.
So you got 3 more plays, right? So you figure timeout after 2nd down, timeout after 3rd down. Well, I bet you they won't do that. Think they'll save 1 timeout?
I think they will. Elijah Blanchard online watching things. Such a tiring offense to go against. It's because of that offensive line just pushing you around.
Well,
North, south.
Playing defense against and rushing the passer is fun.
A UPS guy.
Playing defense and run stopping is not fun. It wears on you. And this defense of NFA has been on the field a long time. NFA scores quickly.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be critical. Yeah, it's UPS guy.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's not like Santa Claus showed up here. It's a UPS guy.
Good friend of mine, Jeff Campesta.
Well,
No, he's a good buddy. He's a mystic driver.
Very happy for you, Sports.
Proud of me?
I haven't seen a smile on your face like that because a UPS guy came in the building.
Here we go.
2nd down. From the shotgun, Nurse hands off to Sharp. He bounces it outside, has a hole, cuts it back inside, puts his head down.
Close.
And pushed out of bounds. Let's see the signal. Inside the 5-yard line, so it'll be a 1st down.
That's going to be down about the 2-yard line, I think, Casey.
That's going to be 1st and goal. And again, the clock's going to tick, and here it's a huge, right now, if you're NFA, you almost want them to score.
Yeah.
Give yourself the maximum amount of time, because Killingly is going to take all the air off of this they can.
Look at Chad Neal over there, just with his playbook, nice and calm with his play sheet. Again, there's no rush here. There's nobody in disarray or anything like that. It's tremendous disciplined football. Either Nurse or Sharp, this whole drive.
1st and goal, Nurse, quarterback, keeper, touchdown, Redhawks. What a drive by Killingly. And Jacob Nurse, the senior quarterback, punctuates it with the touchdown, 20-13, Redhawks.
Is that 9 minutes and 12 seconds on the drive, the entire quarter they had the football? Yeah, they got the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
This is, yeah.
Almost 18 minutes the second half. So 2 9-minute drives.
All right, big extra point here from Jax. Haven't been successful yet. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. And that will ensure no worse than a tie.
Yes.
Now NFA has 2 minutes and 48 seconds, 2 timeouts to go the length of the field, score, and get 2.
What a turn of events. 1st and goal from the 1 for NFA.
I think even from the 1-foot line.
To a field goal attempt of about 17 yards, which was blocked. And it Killingly goes 9.5 minutes. It's amazing.
Put into perspective, Killingly opened the quarter and went 9 minutes.
Yes.
To not get points. Right? They went 9 minutes and didn't get points. They opened the half, went 9 minutes. So they opened up the 3rd quarter, went 9 minutes, didn't get points.
Yeah.
Gets the ball back and goes 9 more minutes.
9 minutes and 12 seconds, got points.
18 of the 24 minutes. Actually, of the 21 minutes that we've played.
Killingly's had the football.
18 of the 21 minutes. That is. I don't know if
That's
I've ever
impressive.
seen it. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I really don't. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Should I ask Chad Neal if they win what the game plan was? Or is that a silly question? Yeah, it's huge.
Mulkentine gets the kickoff. He's dangerous, and he's going to get all the way up to about the 45-yard line. So NFA at least gets the first part of it, which is a good return. Now, the question I would ask Chad Neal is, have you ever possessed the ball that much and a half?
I'm sure he's going to tell you yes.
For 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
For 1 touchdown.
For 1 touchdown. They must have ran
18
I
minutes.
bet you they ran at least 25 plays to NFA's half dozen.
18 minutes for 7 points.
Would you agree with that? About 25 plays to about a half dozen?
Yeah. Well, NFA has Mulkentine gave him a good return, so they're up at the 48-yard line.
52 yards.
Plenty of time in the regulation. The question's going to be, can you score and get 2? 2 timeouts. Killingly's job, keep him in front of you, keep him in bounds. Desalis is going to throw. Pump fakes. Plenty of time. Deep over the middle into double coverage. Tipped and incomplete.
Look at Lopes down there almost picked that ball off. That was a floater right there by Merciless.
Good coverage by Duronsel.
Okay, it was Duronsel, number 32.
Well, 32 is Lopes.
Lopes, yeah, he
Duronsel,
was down
number 2
there.
was down there as well. Now, Desalis had all the time in the world. Had all the time in the world, but just kind of threw it up into traffic. His guys have made plays today when he's done that.
Mulcadine's made a play like that.
And Cody. 2nd down and 10, 2:33 remaining. Cody goes in motion. Desalis to throw. Over the middle, has his man complete. Short gain.
Good stop.
On the play, that one went out to Damian Blue, and that's the first time we've called his name tonight.
Chris Jacks on the stop, number 44.
3rd and 6, big play here for the Wildcats. Bubble screen, it goes to Mulcatine, incomplete, and that was actually smart.
Close to a lateral, because smart because you didn't swallow it for a loss.
Yeah, Mulcatine did a smart thing by not catching it. You're right, because he would have lost 5. But he may have gotten away with a lateral.
Yeah.
But now it's 4th down. So
Ball game.
For all the talk here of, scoring, NFA's got 6 yards they got to get on 4th and 6. Ball is at the 47-yard line of Killingly with 2:11 remaining here in the ball game.
Confusion now with this play coming in, too.
Got the big guy, Max Pierre-Louis, on the short side. Desalis, plenty of time. Now he's pressured, rolls, throws, complete, 1st down. Nolan Mulcatine coming back to the football.
Money play that time by the senior Mulcatine on the outside.
The clock will run. They'll
What a
set
big
the chains,
play, huh?
And a nice throw. He was pressured by Galarza. Good throw by Desalis. Under 2 minutes. Desalis, throw, has a man. Cody, wide open, caught. Touchdown, NFA! Andrew Cody, big play. Wow!
Little hitch and go that time, and Cody got behind the defense. They faked the screen underneath the Mulcatine. Cody, again, we've seen that 2 or 3 times, behind the defense. That time he delivered the goods. NFA's got to go for 2.
2 with a lot of time left. Minute 50. Oh, overtime would be so much fun.
Here we go, partner.
And we're going to get
Timeout,
a timeout.
Chad Neal.
Timeout Killingly. 1:50.
Wow.
That's a lot of time remaining. But how about that? Killingly's had the ball for 18 minutes.
Yeah.
NFA's had it for 1.
That was in a 4th down play, too. That
4th
was a ball
and
game.
5. He went for it all, and he hit Cody at him wide open. I mean, what a great play. And a great throw from Desalis.
Oh, Desalis, huh? 3rd string quarterback, folks.
Man, I'll tell you right now, I see why the teams from around the state don't like playing either of these
No,
teams.
no.
From NFA's perspective, all these teams, Shelton and West Haven.
Yeah,
and
Fairfield Prep.
Like, how many of these?
Glastonbury.
These guys are relentless, right?
Yeah.
And then for those teams that played Killingly, he's getting punched in the mouth all night.
Did these Class M teams want to play Killingly in the state tournament again this year?
No. You know what playing Killingly is like? You ever had a cramp? Right?
Yeah, it won't go away.
You get a cramp at like midnight, and you know that at least 3 times during the night that kramp's going to come back?
Yeah.
That's playing Killingly. Just cramp all night long. Wow, here we go. 21-19, Killingly on top. NFA's got to go for 2. Fonville will be the running back. Trip receivers to the right, Mulcatine, Cody, and Blue.
Killingly's going to bring some pressure.
There goes Fonville in motion. So Desalis is by himself. Gonna throw, and we're gonna get a flag.
You know, offsides. I think Killingly jumped, Case.
No, we're gonna get motion. False start.
Trying to set up a big bubble screen out there on the outside.
And now you gotta go. Now you gotta go 8.
Yep.
So now it's an extra point. The 2-point conversion is from the 8-yard line. And you're right. Killingly was going to set some pressure.
They're going to bring pressure. You have to bring pressure. You got to try and rattle the quarterback's cage, get him off his mark a little bit.
It's going to be Molkentine or Cody. It's going to be one of the two. Those are the two big playmakers. It's going to be one of them. Either Molkentine coming underneath, Cody in the corner, jump ball even. Who's going to make a play? Because that's what it comes down to. Who is going to make a play?
Timeout NFA. I want to talk about it. What a good game, huh?
That's been fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
Been fun.
It's cold.
It is. The good news is that I'm pretty sure I have all 10 toes.
I have 11.
But
I have 11. 6 toes on 1 foot.
You know,
Yeah.
Carlos, I don't know what to do with that, Carlos.
It is true fact.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather talk about the UPS guy that was walking through.
That 11th toe is just as cold as the first toe, I can tell you that.
Oh, maybe with some luck it'll freeze off and you'll go back to 10 like everyone else.
Oh, what a good game.
So
Boy,
NFA will have a chance to tie this thing. They now need to go from the 8-yard line. So it's going to be extra point or the 2-point conversion attempt from the 8-yard line. Fonville will be the running back. Blue and Pierre-Louis to the left. The dangerous Molkentine and Cody to the right. Desilis from the shotgun. In motion goes Cody. Desilis gonna throw. Has time. Corner out. Looking for Cody. Did he stay in? He did! Tiptoe through the tulips. Andrew Cody. And we're tied at 21 on senior night at NFA. What a catch from the senior Cody. Keeping his feet, twinkle toes.
I honestly don't know what to say because I'm frozen and I can't talk anymore. But what a play. And his quarterbacks, this kid's third string, making a throw like that?
What are the overtime rules of high school football?
Oh, boy, I don't know.
Seriously, do we know what they are? Do they do the
yeah,
ball
they get
from
the 25-yard line.
Okay. Oh, boy. Well, minute 50. Killingly's got to be on their heels a little bit right now. They did everything right, everything they could do, but 2 big plays from Andrew Cody. Now remember, when you anointed, I say you, the sports doctor, when you anointed Peyton Sutman and the fellows at Waterford as the best receiving corps in the ECC, you got a couple angry Wildcats. One of them was Andrew Cody. He said, sports doctor, we know a thing or two about receptions here at the academy.
I want to apologize to him right now.
Well, here's, Killingly with a minute 50 and 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
What kind of return can they get? That's going to be the key.
Well, listen, I mean, you got to be in go mode too, right? I mean, you don't want this game to go into overtime. You want to try and win this game.
High kick. It's going to come down to Crow. Crow straight up the middle, and he'll cross the 35-yard line. 65 yards, a minute and 45.
Yeah.
Now we saw the kicker for Killingly's got a little leg, so if they can get it to maybe the 20-yard line, give it a shot, 15.
Yeah.
But they're really not designed, they're not designed
I like
for a 2
that
minute.
little double reverse throw back to the tight end going down the seam. I like that.
First down, Red Hawks. Nurse under center. Handoff Sharp. Bounces it outside. Nice run on first down. It'll be gain about 8. They got to hustle onto the football here, but that's a big gain on first down.
Patient, though, isn't he? He is patient, Chad Neal.
2nd and 2, minute 30 and running. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They took one right before the 2-point conversion. 2nd down, 6 yards. Nurse. Little reverse to Crow. And a beautiful job. NFA. Ethan McFadden stones him for a loss.
You got pressure on the outside by NFA. It's a very slow developing reverse for Killingly. And it's a big 3rd down right now.
3rd and 7 and under a minute remaining. I don't know that Killingly might not just be content going into overtime.
Yeah, I like that. I like the tight end for a little sneak attack better than that reverse against the NFA's defense.
No, they're not in a hurry. They're gonna, you know why? Because they don't want to punt this thing away. NFA still has a timeout left. They don't want to see any part of that. 3rd down. Nurse, hands off to Sharp. Nothing there. And he's ridden out of bounds for a loss with 33 seconds remaining. NFA is going to have a shot.
Yeah, and they're going to take a shot.
And right now, all eyes are on number 3, Nolan Mulkentine, the dangerous senior, will stand at his own 30-yard line. Now remember, we have seen a bad punt result in a great return, and we've seen a roughing the kicker call.
Yeah.
I don't know that NFA is going to go after it or not, but 33 seconds, you got to think they're going to try to pressure this thing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Mulkentine will get it his own 40.
Here they
High
come.
snap, here they come. He gets it off. Good pooch kick. Takes a bounce sideways. And NFA is going to have 26.5 seconds at their own 45-yard line.
Right now, if you're Killingley, you're telling your secondary people, do not let anybody get behind you. Easier said than done.
2 plays with a first down, a spike, and 1 timeout left.
Yeah.
They like their kicker. Can they get it to the 20? Do we see a final attempt? What's left in the tank for
Huge.
NFA? First things first, find number 6. Durancel's going to come and take Cody. First down, Wildcats. Desalis from the shotgun. Going to throw. Has time. All the time. Deep. Down the middle. Short. Tipped. And caught. And it dropped. Oh my gosh. Blue had a chance.
Almost picked off. Blue on his back. Dropped it. Wow.
And that would have been at the 30-yard line, and the clock would have stopped. Oh, what a play.
Wow.
It does
I
seem
thought
like
that ball was going to get picked off.
I thought it was picked, and I thought he caught it at the 30. They're talking about it right now.
That ball was not caught. That was an incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. I mean, it feels like we're destined to go into overtime, doesn't it? Okay.
They're going to check the clock. Is that what they're going to do for time?
18 seconds.
18 seconds. Here we go.
And you see Killingley dropping its safeties
Yeah.
deeper. 18 seconds. Desalis going to throw. Pressured. They set up a little bubble screen to Cody. He's down the middle of the field. Breaks a tackle. Heads to the outside. Andrew Cody out of bounds at the 30-yard line with 8.8 seconds remaining.
What a great play call. Killingley brought the house. They run the screen. You got time for one more play here.
They have a timeout still, don't they?
One timeout. It's got to be a quick developing play. And as soon as he gets tackled, you got to call a timeout. Or if they just take a shot for the end zone.
All the momentum right now is firmly on the side of NFA. They want to win this thing now. Desalis stands at his own 35. Gonna throw. Pressured. Steps up. Throws to the end zone. Has a man. And it's incomplete. Cody had a chance. But Cody had a chance. It was in his hands. Well defended.
Wow.
But almost caught.
Wow. I would say about 1.5 seconds on the clock, too, Casey. When that ball fell to the turf, when it was incomplete, there was about 1.5 seconds. See what the officials say.
If in fact we go to overtime, we will keep it here. We will
1 second. 1 second.
1 second on the clock. So if in fact this goes to overtime, we will not take a break. We will keep it here.
Yep.
And set up the overtime specifications. But jump into a prevent goes Killingley. NFA. One last shot. Desalis has time. Over the middle. Goes to Pearson Louis. And there goes Cody. Touchdown. Touchdown Wildcats. Hook and lateral. Stuns the Red Hawks. The Wildcats have pulled off a miracle on senior night.
I've seen a lot of things in high school football, but this is incredible. Wow.
Max Pierre-Louis with the reception. The lateral to Andrew Cody.
Wow.
And it will forever be known as the senior night miracle here at the Academy. NFA 27, Killingly 21.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe what I just saw.
What
is that?
a ball game! Wildcats win, and a stunned Red Hawk team with a crushing defeat, their first of the year. Well, the sports doctor will be on the field with Coach Jason Bakulis, Andrew Cody talking about that. A heartbroken Chad Neal and the Killingly Red Hawks. What a performance, but perhaps as great a finish as we've ever seen on game day. Not much left to say. For Carlos and Tim, the sports doctor, I'm Casey O'Neill, saying good night, everybody.